And they're trying to do the double. As we have kickoff, Fatima College kicking from north to south. Trinity College in all green and Fatima in their traditional blue and yellow. Ball's played out wide to Mason. Goes back to Arthurton. And already we see Trinity College holding a very low defensive shape. As expected, Fatima will have the lion's share of possession with a quick transition. Trinity College on the break as he looked for Antonio Cole, couldn't get it. A missed pass, but it's a mix up at the back. That's been cleared up there by Leash. Goes back to Williams, the captain. Bailey. Back to Arthurton. Leach is probing forward. It's a wall of green shirts ahead of him. There's certainly space on the flanks, and that's where Fatima is trying to utilize with Captain Jaden Williams approaching forward. He gets past one, slips it across. He coughs up possession. Here comes Trinity College on the go. Trying to get forward. That's a good play there. Antonio Cole on the ball. Can he get him, find him again? Pass is a little bit delayed. Did have that opportunity to play it forward, and it's clear Trinity College is quite happy to sit back and try to hit Fatima College on the break. But here comes Fatima. The Roach plays it forward to Shaves. He stays on side. Can he keep it in play? Just about. But he gives it up to Trinity, who clears their line. In position now is that man Joseph. He tries to find a line. Miscontrol there by Leach for the first throw-in of the game to Trinity College. It's a clear pattern already being implied by both teams. Trinity College happy to sit deep, put numbers behind the football, make it difficult for Fatima College. And Fatima will probe slowly and try to find the creaks and cracks within the Trinity College defense. Some good work there by Mason. Keeps possession to Leach. He finds Hadid. It's a lot of space here for the defenders to stroke the ball around as they try to creep closer to the Trinity goal. Williams, long searching ball, finds the wing back on the other side. That's Leach. Plays it into Mason. Mason goes back again. And that's a poor pass there. Ball goes out of touch for a Trinity College throw. Trinity College, last time they made a significant run in this tournament, as I mentioned in the build-up to this broadcast, was in 2016, that famous victory against Fatima College. Deshaun Bowen, goalkeeper for Trinity College, made 3 saves in that penalty shootout against a very highly fancied St. Anthony's College team. They would want that sort of inspiration here again today. Or they would certainly need that sort of inspiration today if they are to get past the reigning national champions in Fatima College. Hadid, nice ball into the middle. Degans, good touch. Plays it back out to Mason. He delivers across. Ball's in the box. Degans just tried to get himself to the end of that one. Wasn't able to get it. Anton Joseph clears to Trinity College, and Fatima College retains possession as they come on another wave of attack. Another long searching ball by Captain Williams for Mason. Can he get to the end of it? He does, but he's not able to keep it in play. And it goes out of the touch for a goal kick for Trinity College. It's a ball that was played into the box. The guns arriving late. Just couldn't get his head onto it. The cross coming in from Mason. Couldn't find the guns. Warning sign there for Trinity College as they give possession again to Fatima. Ball out to Captain Jaden Williams. First time pass into the guns. A good turn, good slip. Chaves trying to get to the end of it. He does get there. Back to Bailey. Probing again. Williams in possession. Touches his inside. to Mingo. Back to Atherton. Puts it to Leach. He's trying to saute his way into the heart of the Trinity College green shirts. Wasn't able to do so, so they come back out and recycle to go to the other side. Outside to Bailey. He puts it around to the Gans. A good 1-2. Can Bailey get into it? There's a little bit too much purchase on that pass by the Gans. And it's a throw-in for Trinity College. And they have been able, Trinity College, to keep a fair number of bodies behind the football. And so far they've made it quite difficult for Fatima College to break their rear guard, as they've made sure to populate the area, the middle of the park in particular, and not make it easy for Fatima. That's a good interception there by La Rosa as he puts it out wide. Looks like Darryl loses the football. Hadid with the ball. That's a good strong pass to Shaves. He takes it in his stride. Still in possession. Shaves, good cross. Some good touch there by the Trinity defender. Bailey still in control with it. This could be danger for Trinity College. Just over the head of Hadid. Mingo. Back to Williams. Finds Bailey. That is intercepted there by Jaden Samuel, but given possession again by Trinity College. Ball played in the chase. Saved by the flag. As for a minute there, he thought that young Shays may have gotten in, but eventually the flag came to the rescue for Trinity College. As they're obviously trying in their power to keep possession, and that's an infringement. For Trinity College, free kick in St. Mary's half. Anton Joseph given the responsibility to take this one as he delicately chips that one in. Well intercepted there by Williams, who eventually clears his line out. Malachi Roach recovers, puts a long probing ball in there. Tell you what, wasn't a bad effort. Looked like Antonio Cole was left all alone. Ball just didn't get to him. Fatima College again back on the attack, and that's just a little bit heavy there by Hadid. It's a good idea. Just a bit too much on it. Of course, as Fatima College is trying to probe their way into Fatima College's half. Not been able to mount any serious attack so far against the men from Mokarapo, but they've also looked very solid defensively. Here comes Anton Joseph, plays it out to his captain Antonio Cole, scorer of that beautiful goal on Tuesday against Tranquility College that put Trinity up 1-0 against Tranquility. Eventually Tranquil came back to score and leveled. Game eventually going to penalty kicks. It's Trinity College won 5-4. Free kick Fatima College, just about 30 meters or so from the Trinity College goal. Atherton takes a quick one out to Mason. Trinity College slow to apply. Good probing cross. The Gans is under it. Just couldn't get his hand in it, and eventually Jaden Lucas, the Trinity custodian, collected the ball. Again, possession given back to Fatima College. This is Mason. Dribbles inside. Back to Barrington. Bailey. It's another pass into Shaves. He does well to keep it in play. Well, at least keep it out from going to a goal kick. Eventually knocks it over the line, and it's a throw-in for Trinity College. They've got to find a way, Trinity College, to at least possess the ball and try to mount some sort of attack. So far they've handed over possession quite cheaply and easily to Fatima College, and with that handing over possession comes a wave of attack from Fatima. I think the question for Dave Quammen is how long can they sustain the attacks coming from Fatima and keep them at bay? I'm quite sure Coach Quammen would be happy with the scoreline so far. It's still 0-0 between Fatima College and Trinity College Mocha. The Gans, the Mingo, puts it out wide to Atherton. Here comes Fatima College again. Mason. Atherton making a run out left for him. He's given the duties of providing now. Atherton back into Hadid. He goes back to Atherton. Mingo out wide to Williams. He comes back in to Mingo. Mason has support from Leash. Things one inside. Well, that's a poor clearance. This could be trouble. Here comes Shaves. That's a good challenge there by Malachi Roach. Eventually atoning for his earlier error. It was a poor clearance by Roach. Put it right in the pathway of Shaves. He couldn't do anything with it because Malachi Roach was intent in clearing the danger, and he did a good job. He earned himself a free kick. Takes it short. It's not the best of passes. Clears the ball wide. It's a good touch. It's a good searching ball. Bit too much there for Daryl Thompson. Couldn't get to the end of that, and instead it goes back to Fatima College, who mounts another attack. Jaden Williams to Bailey to the Gans. Back to Bailey. Looks at James. He's just straight offside. It's a tight run, but he was eventually flagged there for offside. Trinity College with a long searching ball up front. Again gives away possession to Williams. Williams finds the Gans, who it turns looks at Leach. He plays it wide outside left to Mason. That's a good strong challenge there by Kelvin Hernandez, coming across and making sure that Mason's progress is no more. Indeed, couldn't get to the end of that goal kick for Trinity College. Well, Fatima College is intent in defending their National Intercol Championship, a title that they won in 2022. They were also North Zone Intercol champions last year. They beat Queen's Royal College in the finals by 5-0. Comprehensive win for the boys from Mokarapo, and they're hoping to achieve similar this season. Another long searching ball for Chaves. Does well, works hard, gets the ball back. Looks inside, crosses in the box. Flicked there by the Gans, couldn't get it. Across to Bailey, danger not cleared yet for Trinity College. This is the Gans. Puts it back out to Bailey. Bailey with a wayward cross. Could be cleaned up by Mingo if he gets to it, but instead it's a Trinity College ball. It's gifted right back to Fatima College as they send yet another wave of attack. This time it's Mason. Dink ball into the box by the Gans. He's outside! Tries a clever inside of the foot shot on goal. Tried to catch Lucas off his line, but the Trinity custodian was there to make sure he get his hands on it. Good innovation there by the Gans. Just didn't have the power on it. to get past Lucas. But here comes Mason. Puts it out wide for Bailey. Can he get to it? Yes, he does. He delivers a one-time cross. Clears by Webb. The Guns in pursuit. Trying to get the ball off for Samuel. He does well for Trinity College. Tries to bring it forward. And does enough to get a throw in for his team. Good work by Samuel. Well, they're starting to ask questions now of the Trinity College rear guard. On a couple of occasions, Malachi Roach has done a good job in clearing his lines, and Degans just didn't have enough on his effort to trouble Lucas. And the score is still nil apiece. Coach Hudson Charles would be a bit disappointed, despite having the lion's share of possession. They haven't had any clear-cut chances or shot on goal so far, and that would be a disappointment for the coach. But here comes Mason. Goes inside. Again, the Guns. It's a poor pass there. Then she gets it back. And that's a foul by Hernandez on Mason. Plays it short to the Guns. The Guns, another probing ball. I think this will be intercepted. Leach of Williams, sorry, of Fatima tries a left-footed shot. And Lucas, with steady hands, more important, steady eyes, was able to collect. Puts a long ball in clearance. Thompson in pursuit for Trinity College, but not able to get there. He's cut a lone figure up there for Trinity College. As 10 other of his compatriots are well behind the halfway line defending the Fatima attacks. And that's Lucas is late, but he gets there. Again, another attack amounting to no success to Fatima College. And at some point they're going to have to start to try their luck from distance, because they have not been able to get any joy so far with the possession. As referee Natalia Williams stops action, as looks like Jaden Samuel collided with his own teammate, came out worse for wear, and will certainly need some medical assistance. As we see the crowd coming in, certainly the patrons for this affair starting to flow in and trickle in. This is a game very important for both schools. A win for Fatima College would see them march on to the semi-finals, and a chance to defend their national and North Zone Intercol trophy. And a win for Trinity College would see them move on. The loser, of course, that's the end of their season. If Trinity College is to cause the upset, it would certainly be one of the bigger upsets for quite some time in this competition, the Coca-Cola Intercol. As we rejoin play, crossed by Bailey. Adid tried to snap at it. Here's Adid, he's going to have a go. It's well shut out there. Anton Joseph now looking for support. Plays it inside. And the foul eventually given there. An infringement on Joseph, on Mingo. Fatima is trying to take it quickly, and eventually they do, but it's been called back. As the ball was not stationary. The main requirement for a dead ball. Mingo goes again, plays it outside to Williams. Williams, back to Mingo. He puts one outside to Leach. He's looking for support from the Gans. He was not able to collect it. And again, another goal kick for Trinity College. The men from Mocha would be very happy with the scoreline so far, despite the lion's share of possession. And Fatima College seeing most of the football. They're still able to maintain the scoreline at 0-0. And the longer this stays here, the hope for Trinity College And the dreams of an upset is certainly alive. But another attack by Trinity College comes to naught, and possession for Fatima, as we see a Fatima College player on the ground. It looks like the Gans seeking medical attention. Not sure if it was from any sort of collision between players. It could be a muscular injury, as referee Natalia Williams signaled a water break for both teams. As mentioned, we did have rainfall prior to this kickoff, but it's been extremely hot and humid since then. And I'm quite sure going into this water break, Coach Commoner would be very happy with his charges, as he's able to maintain the scoreline at 0-0. Fatima College coming into this fixture as heavy favourites, winning the league title, the National League title at the Premier Division, a championship that they haven't won for 40 years. Really crowning achievement, as is confirmation of the scoreline so far. Trinity College Mocha 0, Fatima College 0. It has been all one-way traffic so far. Fatima College, they haven't had any joy. The winners of this fixture go on to face the winner of Malik and Queens Royal College in the semi-finals. But here comes Trinity College. It's a shot from outside. Took a bit of a deflection. And eventually came to nothing. First shot on goal for Trinity College. But here comes Fatima again. Mingo across the Leach. Leach to Hadid. To Mason. Mason to Mingo. Tried to play it into Chaves, wasn't there. DeGans gets it, tries to get to Chaves. Couldn't get there. Here comes Trinity College. So coming out the back there was Jeremiah Bennett, not able to connect with a green shirt, and instead gives it up to Fatima College. Long searching ball for Mason, which was well intercepted by Hernandez. Throw into Fatima College. As they maintain possession, out to Williams. He is pestered by two green jerseys. Swats that off, puts it into the Gans. The Gans into Bailey. And couldn't find a blue shirt. It's a heavily trafficked area. Mason with a long shot, which sails over the bar. Leach eventually trying his own luck. Maybe a shot out of frustration. But certainly didn't hit the target. Goal kick to Trinity College Mocha. Kick the Gans intercept. Finds Bailey. Fatima again on the attack. Bailey gets past his man. Puts in across. Cleared eventually by Trinity College. So good bit of improvisation there. Good ball. Trinity College on the front foot now. Eventually Samuel gives up possession. Barrington. It's a short pass. Certainly got the attention of Thompson of Trinity College. He wasn't able to get there before Edwards, who clears his line. But here comes Bailey. He gets past. Was eventually halted. And again, good defensive work there by Malachi Roach of Trinity College. Stopping the progress of Bailey. But Fatima College retains possession. And they're on the attack. Mason. Atherton makes the overlapping run. And Mason is confronted. Eventually Atherton, and it's a poor pass and the ball's gone for a throw-in for Trinity College. Just above the 25th minute mark. As, of course, the interest here by the fans certainly want to see. And if you are a supporter of Trinity College, you would be very happy and proud of the type of performance they've put in so far. Gutsy. And they've been able to stymie Fatima College's progress. But here comes the Gans. He gets it out wide to Bailey. Bailey back to the Gans. Passes into the net. Just over. So good idea by the Gans. Was always leaning back. Tried to get it up and over. Lucas looked beaten. But the Gans just couldn't sneak it into that far post. First real chance for Fatima College. And it goes wide. The Gans just tried to guide it with his left foot into the far post. The idea was right, but the execution just wasn't there. As Fatima College goes all the way back to Edwards. Puts a long pass out looking for Mason. He does well. Controls. Looks indeed intercepted again by Hernandez. Atherton puts it out wide for Williams. Can he get there? Yes, he does. He keeps it in play. To Bailey. To Chaves. He's onside, certainly. Just has to stay on his feet there. Has to be careful, Ricardo La Rosa. Went searching for it. To Mingo. Across the Leach. Is he going to have a go? No, he decides to put it out wide for Mason. Mason puts it in. But well intercepted there by La Rosa. Make sure that any increase in danger was minimized. But he gives up a corner while doing so. As we approach the 28-minute mark. Indeed, with a left-sided corner, which you take use his right foot to in-swing. Good cross-in lead. Williams with the header. Just couldn't connect. The ball eventually goes out to Bailey. And he's was not able to get past at least 2 or 3 of the Trinity College players. And they've done that all afternoon. But they've double and triple teamed and made it very, very difficult for Fatima College. As we see Benedict Russell looking for some medical attention. It's not been all smooth sailing for Fatima College, the reigning Intercol, National Intercol and North Zone champions. So the ball is cleared. As you have another look at the in-swinging corner from Hadid. Williams, Jaden Williams all alone there with the header, just couldn't get the right connection or direction, and eventually went wide. That was a chance of Fatima. Should have done a bit better there. Trinity College breather side of relief. Out wide to Hadid. He's being tagged along by La Rosa. Back out to Leach. He crosses it in, looking for the Gans. Couldn't find anyone. And Trinity College comes away with it. Bailey, that's good. Well defended there. Couldn't find anyone eventually. Benedict Russell, and he gives it back to Fatima College. It's Mingo. Out to Leach. He puts in a teasing ball there, looking for Chaves just over the bar. But Bailey's still in pursuit. He won't get there, and eventually gives up chase. Goal kick again for Trinity College. It's been a disappointing display so far by Fatima College in their final third. They've done well in possessing the ball in the middle third, but when it comes to the final third, the execution has let them down significantly. errant passes, poor shots and poor decision making. The accumulation of all of that is the reason why we're still at 0-0. I'm sure Coach Hudson Charles would want to see a better approach in those situations. When they get there, here comes Fatima again. It's Mason. He puts a shot. It's not a bad effort. It was always going away from the goal. Lucas didn't look that interested in the shot, which suggests that he believed that he had it covered. As we look at some of the fans that have come in today to witness this Coca-Cola Intercol quarterfinal encounter between Trinity College Mocha and Fatima College, all under the Father Jerry Pantin Pavilion. It's a fixture that Fatima would feel that they should have had done and dusted by now, but Trinity College so far have put in a very plucky display and haven't allowed a lot to the men from Mokarapa Road. But here comes Trinity College, long probing ball, trying to find Thompson. Barrington's going to clean up. Back to Edwards. And he puts it out to his captain, Jaden Williams. Jaden to Mingo. Sprays it out line to Leach. Puts it into Hadid. Back out to Mason. With a poor cross. It's Barrington being harassed there by Thompson. Eventually he finds Arthurton, who goes all the way out wide right to his captain, Jaden Williams. Looking for Shaves, wasn't able to find him, and the ball was eventually cleared. Bailey, a little bit deeper than he would like to be, puts it out to Leach, who plays it into Hadid. Strong first touch, he able to gather it on the second touch, out wide to Mason. 1v1 with Hernandez. He gets past his man, puts it into Shaves. Can he get inside? It's good credit. He's still in possession, still a chance for Fatima. He's still on one. Well, I'm not sure how that's an offside, as the ball was played by a Trinity College player into the pathway of Mason. And it was not played by a Fatima College player. Nevertheless, the call has been made. And here comes Trinity College. It's Anton. And Anton Joseph tries to block that. He gives it to Samuel. Samuel plays one over the top in search of Russell. Russell loses his footing. It's a short pass by Bailey. I tell you what, there were claims for a penalty. And Barrington pleading his innocence. But it was just muted claims. No real conviction in. Here comes Shaves. He plays it in to Hadid. Intercepted well there. He puts it out to Jaden Williams. Finds himself a bit higher up the park. Cuts inside. Oh. Tries to cut in and look for a left-footed shot. But eventually it was cleared and taken back. But William wins it back for Fatima College. He puts it out to Bailey. Bailey looking for Shaves again. Just couldn't find the lone front runner for Fatima College. It's quite a populated area, the middle of the park. Trinity College have made sure that any route through that direction would be met with green shirts. And so far it's paid dividends for the men from Mocha. As we approach the 34th minute mark, 0-0. Fatima College, defending national Intercol champions. And of course their coach Hudson Charles, who would have seen in this past football calendar year triumph with Defence Force at the Trinidad and Tobago Premier League level, and then National League winners, Premier Leaguers with Fatima College. Certainly a quality here, and Dave Kwamina, no stranger to our viewers, head coach at Terminex La Hawkita Rangers, and also doing the job for Trinity College. They were disappointingly pipped to first place by Blanchisseuse Secondary, who's now, of course, looking for that opportunity to get into the Premiership, where they're now playing in the Big Five. But here comes Shaves. Good bit of trickery. Gets past his man. There's no one in the middle for Fatima College. Bailey recycles. He gets it back. Trying to get past Russell, who does a good job. 6 to his task. That's good defending by the young man. Bailey with the quick throw. The guns. Back to Mingo. Back to Williams. He serves a long ball in back, looking for Hadid, who has a handful of Hernandez shirt. And referee Natalia Williams spots the infringement and awards Trinity College with a free kick. It has been a relatively frustrating afternoon so far for Fatima College. Despite all the joy with possession, they just have not found that cutting edge to get past the Trinity College rear guard. But here comes Trinity College. Dispossessed at the end there. And ball eventually goes to Leach, who goes out wide to Mason. Gets past his man, but is unable to keep the ball in play. He's asking for the throw in and he gets it. Leach with the throw in, looks at Shaves. That's the Fatima College front man, who is eventually stopped by Hernandez. And that's a throw in again for Fatima College. We have some scores coming in from the Coca-Cola Intercol South Zone fixture between Presentation College and Superior West. It's 4 goals to 0 so far for Presentation College. A hat-trick by Vaughan West of Vaughan Clement, my apologies, of Presentation College. And they've ran out front against Superior, but here comes Fatima trying to break the deadlock. Another clearance by Trinity College. Russell again, good work and trying to advance the ball, and he does. He gets past Mingo and he's stopped eventually by Degans, who finds his captain Jaden Williams. That's another poor pass there. Wasn't able to find his target. And here comes Fatima to Mason. Hernandez is sticking to his task. That's good defending by Kelvin Hernandez. It's not allowed Mason any real opportunity to get by him, and has done a tremendous job in keeping the Fatima front man quiet so far. Comes Trinity, ball played into the middle, stringing a few passes together. Anton Ziv is looking for his man through the middle. That's a good bit of play there. That's a poor pass, could lead to trouble for Trinity College, but it's cleared up by that man Malachi Roach, who hits a long clearance forward and was eventually intercepted. It's a long shot there by Anton Joseph. Didn't trouble Edwards in goal for Fatima College. And Fatima College builds on another attack. Williams to Bailey, to the Gans. Back again to Bailey. Can he be first to this one? That's again well defended there by Malachi Roach, who read the line of the pass and was able to put himself between the ball and Bailey, which didn't allow him to receive the pass from the Gans, and was able to snuff out the danger. It's been a heroic effort so far by the men in green, certainly from a defensive point of view. They haven't allowed much joy to Fatima College. Certainly from a clear-cut opportunity, they've given up a lion's share of the ball to Fatima College, but they have not been able to do anything with it so far. Well, anything of merit, and certainly nothing that has impacted the scoreline. But here comes Fatima College. It's Williams. He tries a long shot that eventually ends up in the Father Jerry Pantin Pavilion. Signs of frustration creeping into the Fatima College game so far. They've not been able to break down this very plucky Trinity College Mocha outfit. They've not only made themselves very difficult to break down tactically. They've been plucky in their approach and making sure that there's a green shirt in attendance every time the Fatima College player picks the ball up in their half. La Rosa, that's a poor header, eventually cleared partially by Trinity College. Mason probes inside, comes back out to Leach. With time, he goes back to Mason. They're queuing up in the box. A good ball across by the Gans. Just couldn't get to that one. Again, another lifted ball into the box, searching for the Gans. Just couldn't find the Fatima midfielder. And it has been that sort of story for Fatima College thus far. But here they come again with Mason. It's a good work again there by Hernandez. Anton plays it inside. Here comes on. That's not a bad pass at all. Couldn't get to the end of it. And eventually cleared by Leach. He looks for Hadid. Goes inside. So well marshaled there by Jeremiah Bennett, who wins that battle. Now looks inside for Samuel. It's given up by Mingo. Here comes Fatima on their counter with Bailey. Gets past Russell. Doesn't have much blue shirts in attendance with him. May have to go it alone. Instead he turns back. Goes to Williams. The captain who plays it in. A good ball to the Gans who plays it in the shape. He's just outside. But he's offside. Ball eventually finds his way to the back of the net. But the pass from the Gans to Chaves was just a split second too late. And the front man from Fatima College has been adjudged to be offside. It's a good play by the Gans. Tries to play it into the part where Chaves, but couldn't stay onside. Here he is again, Chaves. This time he keeps himself. Can he finish? Just wide of the mark. Two chances in under 30 seconds. The first chance, an offside attempt. The second one, certainly onside, but couldn't find a far post, and certainly couldn't beat Lucas in goal for Trinity College. They're starting to knock on the door, Fatima College, as Chaves again played in. Carbon copy of the offside play, and it's the offside first of all, and then the second play, of course, Chaves in an offside position. So two chances there, one adjudged to be offside, and the second one in a similar fashion, but just couldn't find the outside of the post. Lucas looked well beaten, but certainly couldn't get it into the back post. This is the second opportunity as we have another look at it here. Played onside there, Chaves, by La Rosa, but just couldn't find that bottom right hand part of the post like he did in the offside attempt. They're trying to get their chances in, but it has been very difficult for Fatima College. Not being their best opportunity of the half so far. Fall into Chaves. And he just couldn't find that post. But here comes Fatima again. Barrington to Bailey. He's confronted by Russell of Trinity College. He steps inside. Looks for a pass again. Intercepted by a green jersey, but he gives it over. Here comes Chaves. He's onside. Good tackle there again by Malachi Roach. Gets in the way of it. The ball comes across. Takes out. Can he get out to there? It's Mason lining up for a shot. He thinks twice. He doesn't do it. Eventually, he stripped up possession. Then Joseph. Mingo there. And that's good work there by Trinity College. Mason, for 1 second there, looked like he was going to have an attempt on goal. And his hesitation wasn't able to continue on his drive into the box. Eventually stopped there by Anton Joseph. And Trinity College certainly, I'm not going to lie down here this afternoon at St. Mary's College Ground in Serpentine Road. They've made it very awkward so far for the national champions and defending champions Fatima College. Mason looks at Chaves, who makes a run on the outside. Tries to get around his man. Just too much on it, and eventually it goes out for another goal kick for Trinity College. Well, we're approaching the halfway mark, and I'm quite sure many here would not have predicted this scoreline so far. As I've been told, there's 1 minute of added on time. And Coach Kwamina would be happy with the way his team has performed so far. They're certainly in with a chance of creating an upset. And they've defended quite well. And now they're trying to put together a couple passes. That's a good bit of skill there by Hernandez. He proceeds up the right-hand side. Cuts inside of Leach, looking for a pass. He eventually plays it inside. And the ball is defended out for a throw. So Trinity College Mocha showing some signs of attacking here as we approach the latter part of time added on. 1 minute, as we were instructed, has been given. That minute is almost up. And throw in for Trinity College. Ball into Antonio Cole, the goal scorer. He gets past his defender, Atherton. Cleared by Barrington. Here comes Hernandez with a heavy touch. And eventually it goes out for a throw. But that's the end of the first half. The referee, Nathaniel Williams, bringing the proceedings to a close for this first half. A plucky performance so far from Trinity College Mocha against the national Intercol champions at Fatima College, defending champions and North Zone champions. Trinity College coming in as heavy underdogs in this fixture, but they certainly haven't shown that in the way they have applied themselves. That's confirmation of the halftime score. Fatima College 0, Trinity College Mocha 0. A half that certainly will satisfy the technical department of Trinity College Mocha. It's been a display of concentration on good tactical discipline by Trinity College. As we take a look at some highlights from the half. It was all Fatima College, as the officials said their final rights before the start of this one by Natalia Williams. There was a lot of balls played into box. Goalkeeper Lucas trying to get the handle of that one. Again, a bit of improvisation there by Degans. Couldn't find the back of the net. Lucas there to make sure that did not happen. And then Williams with a left-footed effort. Didn't trouble the custodian from Trinity College as he was able to get himself behind it. And as the half progressed, Fatima started to ask questions. That effort by Shaves eventually chalked off for offside. In a half where Fatima College dominated possession, they just could not penetrate the Trinity College rear guard, Trinity College of Mocha. Of course, the confirmation of the score again. Fatima College 0, Trinity College Mocha 0. Welcome back to Serpentine Road, home of St. Mary's College, where today is a Coca-Cola North Zone quarterfinal clash between Fatima College and Trinity College Mocha is currently underway. At halftime, it's Fatima College 0, Trinity College Mocha 0. In a game where Fatima College has enjoyed the majority of possession thus far, but they haven't been able to break the deadlock, and a lot of it is down to the tenacity, hard work, and certainly tactical discipline of Trinity College Mocha. Unless a fancy team to win this fixture. The winners of this game move on to the Coca-Cola semi-finals, as referee Natalia Williams blows to the start of the second half, and Trinity College going long. Eventually ball to Jaden Samuel. Tries to get in play, but was eventually stopped there by DeGans. And the ball is back to Fatima College. It's a long searching ball there by Williams. Eventually intercepted there by Hernandez, and the ball goes out for a throw. Well, coming out of that halftime break, I'm very sure that Coach Hodgson Charles would have demanded from his charges that the tempo of the game, it certainly has to increase if they are to break this very stubborn Trinity College Mocha rear guard and midfield. They've not been able to possess the ball for long periods, Trinity College Mocha, but what they have been good at is stopping Fatima College from progressing. And certainly the 0-all goal line so far, or score so far, favors the men from Mocha. But here comes Fatima, played again by Malachi Roach, continuing on in this impressive display thus far in the first half. Mason, back to Barrington. Well, as mentioned, this is quarterfinals, and in the other fixtures, Presentation College is up 4-0 going into the halfway point against Siparia West. That's in the southern section of the Coca-Cola Intercol. And Fatima College has made a change from the first half. We've been told that Seth Hadid has come off so far, and he's been replaced by Caden Trestale, a man there who just tried to get possession of the ball, number 15 for Fatima College. But here comes Mason, puts one in, just a touch over. Can Lucas get there first? For a second there, it looked like the substitute Trestale almost put the ball into the back of the net. He certainly got there before Lucas, but he wasn't able to direct it into the back of the net. There's another look at this one. Ball deflected there by Malachi into the pathway of Trestale. Got there before goalkeeper Lucas, but couldn't put it into the back of the net. So the score remains 0-all. A poor kick there by Trinity College. Mason to the Gans. To Chaves. Back to the Gans. Back to Williams. That's a poor pass by Williams, eventually giving it away. And here comes Trinity College with Russell. He's not afraid to use the real estate afforded him, but he was strongly challenged there by the Fatima College captain, Jaden Williams. Just made sure that whatever progress that Russell had in mind was stopped immediately and with immediate effect. Throw in for Trinity College Mocha. So we have some of the fans that would have come in during the halftime break. It's certainly the attendance has gone upwards. I'm sure most of these patrons prefer the cooler side of the afternoon and the sun that we had at the beginning. But here comes Chaves for Fatima College. Up against La Rosa, tries to get part of well done there by the Trinity College defender, stopping that attack, but back with Fatima, Chaves with the cross. And Malachi Roach taking no chances whatsoever. Puts it up for a corner kick. Trinity College winners of the North Zone, Coca-Cola North Zone Intercol in 2016, trying to hold on. Here comes Shaves. That's Trustdale, sorry, with the shot. Actually, it was Shaves with the shot. He puts it across to the Gans, trying to create a yard of space for himself. Heavily guarded there by the men in green. Williams, captain, back inside. No one home. Turn over to Trinity College, and here comes Russell again, exploring the room in front of him. And there goes Russell. Eventually stopped there by Barrington, who in turn gives it away. Sloppy play here by Fatima College.
Wake up!
Anton Joseph of Trinity. Ball plays it in the pathway. Eventually cleared by Fatima College. William to Mason. He's trying to get past Malachi. He's done a good job there with sticking with his task. That's well defended there by the big man. And clears his lines. Eventually the ball falls. Here comes Trinity College. This could be a chance. And Malachi, that was Atherton, sorry, of Fatima College. Able to make sure that the joy was short-lived. Bailey puts it on to Leach. And again, eventually cleared by La Rosa. He's done well back there with Malachi Roach and Jordan Charles of Trinity College. They've certainly made sure that the majority of the Fatima College attacks have resulted in nothing so far. But here comes Mason, crosses into the box. Here comes Trustdale, the substitute. Just not able to get his head onto the end of that one. Mason again with the ball across from the right-hand side. Looking for Trustdale this time. And he just couldn't get his head onto the end. As we have another look at it. Was always stretching, the substitute. Just couldn't get above the ball to guide it past Lucas. Eventually it flies over the bar. Another chance goes a begging for Fatima College. As they are now finding the efforts of Trinity College Mocha a difficult task to break down. You just feel as the longer that this scoreline stays at 0-0, it's the more belief would come in to the Trinity College Mocha camp. They've not put a foot wrong thus far. They've been good in numbers, defended well, and made sure that any discussion of danger is halted. But Fatima College certainly have the match winners within their squad to change this fixture at a moment's notice. Hasn't happened that way so far. They've made to work very hard for everything that they do. Here comes William with the cross. And that's a chance. Look like the substitute, Trustdale. Ball eventually rolls to him. He has a swing at it and places it well over the bar. Needed a bit of composure. He looked like he was a bit surprised that the ball eventually got to him. But he's stretching it. The ball comes across. Here comes Trustdale. Just couldn't get the type of execution needed to put the ball into the back of the net. And eventually he puts it over the bar. That certainly was a chance for Fatima College. Easily the best chance of the game for them to break this deadlock. But instead, the Trinity College Mocha lives on to fight another day. And that man there, Dave Quamina, must be a happy man from what he's seen so far. And some of the other scores in and around the Coca-Cola North Zone Intercol. East Mokarapo 0, St. Mary's College 0. And St. Anthony's College with a 3-2 lead against Blanchisseur's Secondary, the winners of the second division and the North version of the second division. Malik Secondary 1, Queen's Royal College 2. Now the winners of that fixture will play the winners of this game that you're currently viewing. Queen's Royal College, they're on top of Malik. But there's still a lot to play for at that venue and the other venues as well. Some close scores. St. Anthony's College in a battle with Blanchy-Shares. Blanchy-Shares, of course, won the championship division. That's a meaty challenge there by Russell. They played Trinity to a second place finish. Blanchy-Shares moving on to the champions of champions with the opportunity of progressing on to next year's version of the Premiership, the National Premiership. Of course, the relegated team said that's a good touch there by Chiefs. Can he finish? It's got to finish. And it's put wide. Well. It's good work there by Trestrail, the substitute. Eventually presents it to Chaves, and somehow, unexplainably, he puts it wide. Well, there's an inquest going on in the field with the Fatima College players. A lot of hand gestures and faces of disbelief, but they're not able to break the deadlock. And that certainly was a chance for them, and they weren't able to punish them. Here comes Bailey. On the other side, manages to keep himself onside. Looks inside, takes on his man, puts one across. Looks like it's wide, and Russell's able to deal with it. And Trinity College in possession, but it's easily given away. Barrington, the recipient. Back to Fatima. It's another ball out wide to Bailey, who again has kept himself onside. And eventually he's impeded by Hernandez for a free kick for Fatima College, just outside wide left of the 18-yard box, about 25 yards out or so, with a chance for Fatima College to have another go at the Trinity College rear guard. As we see a substitution taking place for Fatima. Mingo, who's been struggling for the majority of the second half with injury, as he limps off. And LJ Camacho comes on in replace of Mingo. So Fatima College again looking for the opening goal. It's a good delivery here. Lucas didn't look convincing with that one. Eventually goes out for a corner kick. It's a good ball played in there. And Lucas certainly didn't look convincing in his approach to clear his lines. Happily for him, it went out for a corner, but here comes Fatima again. Right-sided corner to be taken by Bailey. It's driven in, looking for Degans. He's not able to get it. Degans able to recollect. Bailey with a better service into the box. Heads goes up. Cleared away by Anton Joseph. It's going to be retrieved there by Arthurton, who looks to pump it into the box. Another long ball into the box. Some free headers. Captain Williams there tried to guide it into the goal. Eventually it went wide. And no trouble for goalkeeper Lucas. Goal kick for Trinity College. Taken by Malachi. Touched by Antonio Cole, who takes his man on. That's a good run there by Cole. He's looking for some support. Puts it in there. It's eventually taken away by the substitute. Elijah Camacho plays a ball up front for Chiefs. He's all alone. Here comes La Rosa. That's a good challenge by the young man coming across there. It's not the first time this afternoon he's saved Trinity College Mocha blotches. It's been a rock solid there at the back, along with the likes of Malachi Roach and Jordan Charles. They have not made it easy. Again, good timely challenge. No room for error there. You'd think that any misjudged challenge would have ended up possibly in a penalty kick for Fatima. Ball into the box. Again, it's La Rosa with the header. Clears his lines. A volley here by De Gans. Gets onto it. Cleared by Hernandez. Danger not cleared yet. Well, it is. Ball went out for a throw for Trinity College. Again, they survive another wave of attack from Fatima College. Barrington eventually wins that tussle with Thompson. Williams. To Mason. Camacho. Williams to Mason. Mason. It's a long searching ball again, looking for Shaves. It's well marshaled again there by La Rosa. And Lucas is able to collect a possession. He instead searching for a green shirt with that long kick. Camacho with the header. It's not far enough. Collected there by Samuel, who takes his man on, puts it into the place of Antonio Cole. He takes on his man. He's eventually stopped there by Camacho. Finds Mason out wide, who in turn gives it to De Gans. He tries to turn inside. Was impeded there by Jeremiah Bennett. It's a good long switch there by Jaden Williams. Finds the feet of Bailey. Bailey takes on Hernandez. Couldn't get by that man in the back there again, La Rosa, who's been an absolute rock for Trinity College so far. Just haven't allowed Fatima College any joy. Here he goes again. Tell you what, here comes Trinity. Just not able to maintain it, Thompson. Here comes Tresteele. Get by his man, Bennett. He's onside. James, can he finish? Can he finish? It's the crossbar. Back out to Mason. And eventually cleared by Russell. Yet another opportunity for Fatima College goes a-begging. This time, they will stop by the bar. I'm sure Coach Hudson Charles is wondering what they have to do again to score. If it's not the exploits of La Rosa, they are met by the post or the bar. The score still 0-0 here at St. Mary's College Ground. And this Coca-Cola North Zone Intercol quarterfinal clash between the two schools. All crossed in, eventually cleared. Leach with another opportunity. Gives it to Mason. Snatches at it. High, far and wide. Looks like a substitution has been looks like Cyril Jazim comes in and in replace for Daryl Thompson. Looks like a like-for-like type of change. Here comes Fatima again. It's a good ball in. He remains onside. It's Bailey this time. Well, eventually the flag goes up. Looked like Chaves was in an onside position, but Bailey certainly wasn't. And the play has been called back as the clock keeps ticking. And Fatima College, defending national Coca-Cola Intercol winners, have certainly been made to work here in this fixture. Here comes another pass. That's good defense by Russell. Clears it. Again, here comes Trustale. Well defended again by Russell, who brings it out and continues his run. Can he get it to him? He does. And here comes Russell on the go. It's Trinity College on the attack. Puts it into the box. Gets it across to the substitute Jazim. Can he get past his man? It's going wide. Taking the longer route. And eventually slips and goes out to play. Well, Trinity College Mocha showing some life from the attacking perspective, but certainly wasn't able to conjure up enough to trouble goalkeeper Tristan Edwards, who's had a relatively calm and cool afternoon. Ball given away by Fatima College. Here comes Trinity. It's a very meaty challenge there. Adjudged to be legal. Trisdale. He's stopped there by Anton Joseph. That's a good tackle. He puts it out wide. Eventually that was stopped. Fernandez's efforts was stopped there by Leach. And it's a Trinity College Mocha throw. Well, there are no signs of panic or signs of desperation on the Fatima College sideline, despite the score still being 0-0. They must think at some point Trinity College resistance may break down, but here they come now. And that's Malachi Roach. Good defending, read the play well, got across there and made sure that there was no joy for Fatima College. As referee Natalia Williams is seeking medical attention for a Trinity College player. Signs of cramp there. Looks like Jeremiah Bennett, who's worked ever so hard in the middle of the park alongside the likes of Anton Joseph and Jaden Samuel. They certainly have not made it easy for Fatima College. There's another substitution for Fatima. This time it's Mason, who's replaced there by Darius Jordan. Well, I know Fatima College is certainly trying to find the right combination. They've made a couple of substitutions and trying to have an impact, certainly from a attacking perspective. This Trinity College record has been very stubborn so far. They've not made it easy for Fatima. That's another attempt there, this time by Camacho. Couldn't find his intended target as referee William again blows for a water break. And again, Fatima College is going into the water break at 0 apiece. Coach Kwamana would be the happier of the two. His team has certainly, from a defensive point of view, showed good resilience. They've been disciplined and they've been very deliberate in their approach. They've had some of their players, 99% of their players behind the football as we're looking at some of the action of the second half. Trisdale, a substitute, blazing over the bar. And this time he plays provider, this time to Shaves. How do you miss from there? I'm sure that's what Shaves is asking himself. And Lucas there. Ball comes across. Bailey whips one across. The header eventually comes back out. And he didn't get it. Leach this time with the cross, puts it in. And Captain Jaden Williams trying to flick one in. And this time it was Chaves. This defended well again by La Rosa, who had a man of the match type of performance so far. And when they do finally break through the Trinity College rear guard, they were met by the bar. Some of the highlights there coming into the second half. Certainly Trinity College have made this a very uncomfortable fixture thus far for Fatima College. They've battled, they've harried, they've hassled, and they've just not made it easy for the reigning Intercol champions. It's been a very frustrating afternoon for the men from Mukarapo. Trinity College, of course, plied their trade this season in the division below the Premiership, finishing second to Blanchy Shares in that division, and will not see promotion this year, but would certainly be buoyed by this performance so far, as they're holding the newly crowned league champions Fatima College 0 apiece so far. That's La Rosa again, heads it clear. That's a poor clearance there, straight to the feet of Chaves. Tries to heel it back. It's eventually stopped. And all the way to the substitute. Can he get it to Antonio Cole? That's a good run. He's trying to do it on his own there. The substitute, Cyril Jassim. And it's not able to get any joy. As referee Natalia Williams stop play. As we see two Trinity College Mocha players down. Both seeking medical attention. In this format of the competition, the Coca-Cola Intercol format, a straight knockout. The game remains at 0-0 at the end of regulation time. We go directly to kicks from the penalty spot. And as we take a look at the view from the Father Jerry Panton stand, some of the Trinity College faithful hoping and dreaming. Well, who blames them? They're still in this one, that's for sure. I think the question really is, can Trinity College Mocha hold out? We all know if it goes to penalty kicks, it becomes a lottery. And the winner can go which direction. And as mentioned before, this is one of 3 quarterfinals. The winner of this one goes on to play the winner of Malik Secondary versus Queens Royal College, a fixture that is taking place right now up at the St. Anthony's College ground. Our last reports of a score from that game was Queens Royal College leading by 2-1. As we resume play here, it's a corner for Fatima College. Again, as they try to find themselves in a position to go ahead in this one by Chaves, brings it in. Again, well defended, this time by Jeremiah Bennett. He's been able to do it. So here comes the substitute, Jordan. Gets past one, can't get past two. Again, La Rosa making sure that that's not possible. Trinity College now is certainly with time on their side, and looking at this fixture, the hope would start to come in. Here comes the Gans. Again, well defended there by Trinity. Malachi, again, with the challenge. Well, I know my colleague is watching this one attentively. Fatima College is having a very difficult time against Trinity College Mocha. And he has insinuated that if Trinity College is to go on to win this one, that a lot of the Trinity College past students would be very happy. But this would be nothing new for Trinity College Mocha. Again, they've won the North Zone Intercol Championship in 2016. And winning has been part of the culture at Mocha. So it's business as usual for the boys from Mocha. And here's Coach Hudson Charles. Probably wondering what else he needs to do to break down this stubborn Trinity College Mocha rear guard. Coach Kwamina would be a bit concerned as his top marksman, Antonio Cole, is receiving treatment. I think as a coach, when you see one of your players go off on a stretcher, your concerns are certainly heightened. He's had 2 players come off so far. The second one is Jordan Charles, who's closest to us here at the commentary booth. It's Victor again. Cleared by Russell halfway though. Ball still alive. Russell again with the header. Well done. That's good work there by Anton Joseph. Finds a substitute who does well. Anton again tries to get past his man Camacho. Puts it. That's a good ball. He finds Bailey. This could be trouble. Can he finish? And he does. Eventually, the deadlock is broken. And Fatima College takes the lead. On a strike there by Christian Bailey, who places a low shot past goalkeeper Lucas. He didn't have a chance. It's a good ball out there by Camacho. Out on his feet by Bailey. And goalkeeper Lucas just couldn't move his feet in time to get any sort of block on that one. And it's 1-0 to Fatima College. Nothing short than what they deserve. They have been the aggressor throughout this game. And now they've taken the lead. Is the floodgates going to open now? Or can Trinity College do the unthinkable and equalize? Long throw in. Charles with the clearance. This time to Jordan. To Tristil. He comes inside. That's a good ball there with Degans. Good player football. Again, Russell to the rescue. And here goes Russell again in one of those runs. He puts it. That's a good ball there to the captain, Jazim. He's eventually outran, out-muscle and out-hustle there by Arthurton, who makes a good defensive recovery. And it's a throw into Trinity College Mocha. Russell with the long throw. 4 green shirts in attendance. Certainly outnumbered by the Fatima contingency. It's a good bit of skill there by Jordan. Right in front of his home fans. They certainly enjoy that one. But Russell has the ball. And maybe he has the last laugh. Barrington with the clearance. The Gans. So stop there by Malachi. Here comes Samuel. It's done well. Sorry, Hernandez. It's a good bit of skill. He gets past his man, can he? It's eventually well defended there by Captain Jaden Williams. It's well intercepted. That's a foul by Camacho. Antonio Cole has done very well, the captain, to get his body ahead of Camacho. And it's a free kick to Trinity College Mocha as we approach the 77th minute mark. Antonio Cole not recovered from that challenge by Camacho. And Trinity College starting to throw some bodies forward here in search of the equalizer. They certainly have a lot to play for. A loss today, and that would mean the end of their season. They would feel that if they can get one back, the lottery of the penalty shootout might be a good option for them. But they would have to score first and make sure that Fatima doesn't find themselves on the score sheet while that happens. But they certainly need that man on the floor to give them any chance. Antonio Cole. So another look at it here. He got to get his body in front of Camacho, who uses illegal measures to make sure that he doesn't get to the ball first. And Cole is certainly feeling the effects of this fixture thus far. He's worked exceedingly hard to make sure that Fatima College didn't have the kind of joy that they may have thought they would have had coming into this fixture. Free kick for Trinity College. Ball put into the box. And she flux. Here comes Joseph with a shot. So blocked by Barrington. Bennett gets by Bailey. Well, he does it the legal route, and here comes Bailey now. Gets past his man. Puts it in. That's a good ball into spot. That's a good first touch. Here comes Jacob. Can he clear his line? He does that. Lucas. Well, talk about unconventional goalkeeping traits, and that was one. Trinity now throwing numbers forward. That's a late challenge there by Russell. It's a flag there by the AR on the side. And Fatima College with the free kick. They've got about 10 plus minutes or so to guide themselves into the semi-finals of the Coca-Cola North Zone Intercol. It hasn't been easy by any stretch of the imagination for Fatima College. Trinity has made it very difficult, and we still have time to go. Here comes Trinity. That's a tough tackle there. Back to Cole. Can he take on his man? He goes inside. Puts it on to his player Anton Joseph, who would stop. Back to Antonio Cole. It's a good bit of skill, no? Loses his footing. And Camacho comes away with it. But here comes Malachi. He places it into Anton Joseph, who's trying to hold it up. And that's a foul. And eventually it's a free kick to Trinity College. Well, since they've gone 1-0 down, Trinity College Mocha has been showing more and more signs that they can't get themselves back into this one. And one of those signs now, it's a free kick for Trinity College. It looks like that man, Anton Joseph, with the opportunity to place it into the box, but it's a substitution first for Trinity College. Look like Antonio's cold afternoon is over. He's really soldiered on and tried to play despite the challenges he would have had physically. It's a good ball in there. It's a Russell there at the end of it. Again, here he goes. And it's Kamani Charles replacing Antonio Cole. As Trinity College now putting some pressure onto Fatima College. Can they achieve the unthinkable? Long throw by Russell. Let's put it in there. It's back out to Russell. Can he deliver? It's not a bad effort. It's a cross field there. Jake LaRosa couldn't get his head onto it. And the ball is cleared by Fatima College, who's now all of a sudden finding themselves under a bit of pressure from Trinity College Mocha. And Hudson Charles and the rest of the technical staff there at Fatima College is urging their players to time manage this one. Not a lot left in it. And they certainly would want to keep possession for the majority of what's left. As the ball is slayed out wide here to Williams, who finds Bailey. He's trying to keep possession, but he's dispossessed there by Russell, who's full of running and is not afraid to take his man on. And Williams, and he does do well. He gets the possession of it. Yeah, he continues to go. And Williams there with a challenge that eventually stops Russell. They're trying to have a go. Here comes Bailey. Nice to find up front. So well tussled there and well defended eventually by Jordan Charles. Had Luke Carrera in attendance of Fatima College, just couldn't get to it. There goes Russell again. Full of tenacity, but a good challenge there by Williams, Captain Jaden Williams, impeding the progress of Russell. And Russell has been left the worse for wear as he's now seeking medical attention. As the clock slowly ticks down here on Trinity College Mocha's season and chances to get back into this one. It has been a plucky display by the boys from Maraval. They've kept Fatima College at bay for the majority of this fixture. That's until Christian Bailey changed that, and now that's clumsy and it's a penalty. Malachi Roach upended Correa. Quick free kick. And at the end of it, Malachi Roach was left with a choice, and in his choosing, he upended Correa. Now, Captain Jaden William with the opportunity to put this game out of reach for Trinity College Mocha. Comes up against Jaden Lucas, the custodian for Trinity College. And he dispatches it into the goal. And by his celebrations, obviously the ball not nestled into the net, but it is a goal. 2-0 to Fatima College. Jaden Williams with the penalty kick. The ball placed to the left of Lucas, who seemingly was moving to his right. And because there seems to be a hole in the net, the ball is adjudged a goal. As you have another look at it, we're seeing the celebration. The ball is long gone behind and not nestled into the net. And myself and many on this side of the pitch was looking at the referee to see whether or not the goal stand or not. And it did, simply because the ball didn't nestle. That's a good bit of skill there by Camacho. Clever. Bailey coming in again. In for his second. The front gate's opening. And he blasts it just wide. Again. And Trinity College is starting to unravel a bit. They've done ever so well throughout the first 60 minutes or so. And you just have to think that fatigue is playing a major factor here for Trinity College, as they've done all that would have been asked of them from their coach Dave Quamina, and they just haven't been able to keep pace with the quality that Fatima College presented this afternoon. Hasn't been one of the performances of the season for Fatima College, but when you reach into a knockout competition, the objective is to win, and so far they're doing that. Here comes Fatima again. Again Malachi. Roach with the defense. And a yellow card there for Trinity College. Looks like that man substitutes Kamani Charles. Certainly for something he may have said. Ball played down wide for Bailey. Had some work to do. He does get his foot around there. The Gans stuck his foot out there, trying to place it into the net. In fact, that wasn't the Gans. It's a substitution. Alcantara, Justin Alcantara. It's a good bit of skill there, trying to get onto it. Another ball up front for Bailey. Couldn't get past there. Eventually the ball comes to Anton Joseph for Trinity College. That's progress was stopped by the substitute, Tristale. Aaron passed there by Atherton. Trinity College in possession. It's a good bit of play there. But eventually stopped there by Barrington, who's done a good job of making sure that Hernandez does not receive the ball that was intended to him. Hasn't been an easy afternoon for Fatima College. They've been made to work for this result so far. And they would certainly want to improve on this if they do progress onto the semi-finals. Trisdale with the cross. Lucas easily gathers for Trinity College. And we're hearing that there'll be a total of 9 minutes added on. So still time for Trinity College to get into this. Barrington. Here comes Russell again, willing to take another run. It's a good challenge there by Williams. Halts Russell's progress momentarily. And then Barrington makes sure that that progress is completely halted. Bailey. And Charles putting the ball out for a throw. Bailey. Alcantara. Gets inside of his man. So Camacho trying to play out to Bailey, but that was intercepted there by Samuel. Here comes Alcantara. Delivers in there. Was a lone figure in Trisdale there, waiting for the ball. Didn't get to him, but here comes Leach. Gets it in. Ascaraya eventually stopped by this man. Ball given away again by Trinity College. It's Camacho. Out wide to Bailey with acres of space. And he delivers it in. Lucas cuts out the cross. Good goalkeeping there. Ball played forward. Leach. Wow. That's an attempt there by the substitute. Must have been about 40 yards out. Didn't trouble goalkeeper Tristan Edwards the least bit. Certainly an A for effort from Trinity College Mocha. They've lacked in certain departments. And one department that they haven't lacked in is their approach and their willingness. Bailey to Williams. Trying to string some passes together. Of course, trying to keep possession of the ball and at the same time, a bit of in-game management. Julian Williams with a long ball down line with his intended target, Alcantara. Couldn't find him. The ball goes out for a goal kick for Trinity College. Malachi with the goal kick. Bailey in possession. Gets past Russell. Puts ball across and attendance. Justin's got the score. He does. All alone at the back post was the substitute. Caden Trisdale. And with that one, you would think it's game, set, match, Fatima College. Good work there by Bailey. Putting the ball across, getting past three green shirts. And delivered back post for Trisdale to find himself all alone. And the recipient of the third goal for Fatima College, who now lead by 3-0. And here comes Fatima College again. Looking for the fourth. Out wide for Bailey. Some poor touch there by Correa. Tried to gather it while he was going. Camacho with the shot. Just over the bar. Their tails are up now, Fatima College. They're certainly seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And that light is a trip to the North Zone, Coca-Cola North Zone Intercol semi-finals against the winner of the Malik Queens Royal College game that is currently going on at the St. Anthony's College ground. Williams, the throw in. Cleared by Malachi. Finds a target and a willing runner in Fernandez, but he was stopped. Alcantara to Correa. Back to Alcantara. All alone here now is Correa. Can he finish? It's a fourth. And that's good football. Good finish by Fatima College. The scoreline will flatter them at the end of the day. But that goal by Correa, good team goal. It's a combination of passes, and Fatima College finally finding their way against this stubborn Trinity College outfit with their fourth goal. Correa, good first touch, tucks it away from goalkeeper Lucas, who was left stranded there in the middle. And eventually Fatima College is running away with this fixture. Certainly, as I said, doesn't paint the true picture, because they were struggling. Here comes Russell, goes past his man again. And he's got no change out of Jaden Williams coming on this right side. But Benedict Russell still has given it all he can. Corner kick for Trinity College. Anton Joseph with the kick. Anything now, you would think it's consolation for Trinity College. Ball played in, cleared by Barrington. Joseph may get a second opportunity at this. Back inside, he leaves his man for dead. Alcantara, he's got to be careful. It's a good challenge. Eventually Williams clearing his line. A long searching ball trying to find Correa, who doesn't get it. Bailey puts it out wide. Oh, it's good combination play by Fatima. Now it's a 4v2 situation. Jordan, can he find a mark? Trisdale, that's a top finish. Top finish there by Caden Trisdale. Good transition play by Trinity College, by Fatima College, and they've certainly put this one out of reach. It's good football. Bailey into Trisdale, back into Jordan, who finds his man with a one-time finish. Strong, confident purchase into the back of the net. Caden Trisdale with his second, and Fatima's fifth. 5 goals to 0 to Fatima. Here comes the boys from Mokrapo again. It's Correa this time. Puts it across. All the way out to Judd. Clears it out to his left foot. Good strike. Just inches pass. The left side there. That's Jordan Darius with the shot. And the weary legs of Trinity College Mocha started to show. Despite the scoreline, they should be very proud of their performance this afternoon. For most part, they were very much into this fixture. Here comes Anton Joseph. Good touch. Trying to find that man, Benedict Russell. Also a tired attempt there by Anton Joseph, who's given it everything he has. One of the better performers for Trinity College Mocha. He's really done a good job. And eventually, referee Natalia Williams goes for infringement. Here comes Anton Joseph, puts it up front again. Cleared by Barrington.
You should go and keep my
Throw in for Trinity College. As the clock is starting to wind down here on Trinity College and their season. And Coca-Cola North Zone Intercol quarterfinal clash against Fatima College. It's a good display for the boys of Mocha, but not enough to get the result they were hoping for.
Run it down, Darius.
And there goes the final whistle from referee Nathaniel Williams. In a game where Trinity College provided a plucky test to the reigning national champions, Fatima College, eventually that stubbornness unraveled for the boys of Mocha and eventually succumbing to the quality of Fatima College, and there's confirmation of that score. Fatima College 5, Trinity College Mocha 0, and Fatima College progresses to the North Zone Intercol semi-finals, of where they would play the winner of Queensborough College and Malish. That is currently going on up at St. Anthony's College ground. But it's a good result for the boys of Mokarapo as they celebrate their progress and their continued defense of their national Intercol title. As we now have a look at some of the highlights for this fixture. Well, it was all one-way traffic from the word go for Fatima College. The Gans there with a bit of improvisation, not enough power to trouble Lucas. Williams with the shot, couldn't get it on target. Ball come across, and that man there, La Rosa, with a man-and-match performance for Trinity College, made it difficult. They did eventually get the ball into the back of the net, but Shaves was adjudged to be offside. He got a similar type of opportunity moments later, this time flashing his chance wide of Lucas and the post. In second half action, as you will, Fatima College on the front foot, substitute Tris Trail with the opportunity, just putting it wide. And a glorious chance there for the substitute, blasting it over the bar. Fatima College again applying the pressure on Trinity College Mocha. This time Lucas parrying wild. Long searching ball for the captain Jaden Williams, just couldn't get direction on it. And the ball eventually goes wide. Chase with another opportunity. La Rosa with a good challenge. And when they get by the Trinity rear guard, the bar provided an obstacle. But goal number 1 by Tristan Bailey. Collects the ball on the right side and slots it home with the right foot with a good finish. And the floodgates started to open for Trinity College. This time Lucas stopping the progress of Correa. Captain Jaden Williams, if you're not sure, that did score with the goal for the second for Fatima College, 2-0 for the boys of Mokarapo. Bailey, the ball put across, and the substitute Caden Tristrail at the back post with the header, 3-0 Fatima College. And just when they were starting to prepare themselves for a semi-final encounter, Correa made sure that the assurance was there with Fatima College 4th. Good bit of football by the boys from Mokarapo. Jordan Darius finds Trisdale for the first time finish. Goalkeeper Lucas with no chance. 5-0. Fatima College progress in this fixture against Trinity College Mocha on to the semi-finals for their next fixture.
Ready.
Well, I'm joined by Trinity College head coach, Coach Dave Commoner. Coach, a good first half, a plucky display, tactically well-disciplined, well-oiled, unravel at the end. Your assessment of the 90 minutes plus?
I think you saw why Fatima is champions. We tried to stay as organized as we could. Majority of the game. We were excellent in the first half defensively. Second half, our players ran out of steam or gas. They gave it their best. The best wasn't really wasn't up to what we wanted from the game. Otherwise, I think the boys did well. Yes, we didn't win the game, but majority of the game, we were good.
Well, as you look forward to, of course, next season and the fixtures to come, a good plucky display, as we mentioned, of course, injuries, fatigue maybe playing a part. What can you take moving forward?
I think it's just having a earlier preseason. Most of our squad is on the 16 team. I think we might have about 3 players over the age of 16 who won't be with us next year. And as you can see, we have a skeleton. So it's just to have a early preseason as early as January, and we'll have a okay season next year.
Thank you very much, Coach, and all the best.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
I'm now joined by Coach Hudson Charles of Fatima College. Coach, a little bit more difficult than probably expected on paper from Trinity College. As I mentioned, a plucky display by them. Your assessment on the 90 minutes plus.
All right, I'll have to give them like kudos. I guess they did the homework, but we expected most of the teams to come and sit back and play on the counter. And I think Trinity had to give them kudos. They did it for a long time, but I all like telling the guys, let's be patient, let's get the first goal. And I think when we score the first goal, the floodgates will open, and that's exactly what happened.
Well, in this format of the competition, it's more about winning and progressing than performances.
Yeah.
Are you satisfied moving forward that Fatima College is on the right trajectory to go ahead and defend their national Intercol champion?
Well, of course, as you say, it's just a win you had to look for. All right, and we got the win today, so we look forward for next Thursday.
Thank you very much, Coach, and all the best for the next fixture.
Thank you.
Coach Hudson Charles, of course, lamenting on the fact with the win and progressing on to the next phase of the competition. And Fatima College now will have to go on to play, as I mentioned, the winner of the game between Queen's Royal College and Malik Comprehensive that is currently going on at this moment. We are here at St. Mary's College ground. Of course, Fatima College going ahead, winners at 5-0 against Trinity College of Marval Mocha, a game that was played in 2 halves. Eventually, Fatima College coming out victorious, goals coming in the latter stages of the game. A good performance by Fatima College as they look forward to their continued defense of this title. My name is Brent Sancho. Thank you for joining us here today. We look forward to you joining us in our next broadcast.